I wanted to get the people a show, and he was fighting to survive, as you guys can see. Every time he punched, he'd clinch. Every time he'd punch, he'd clinch. He was a bigger guy, and a little awkward. Well, his background is wrestling, if I'm not mistaken, so he was good at tying me up. So a guy that came in over 200 and some pounds, I came in at 155, but no excuses. I had fun tonight, and you know, I go out there to put on a show, and I really believe that he was, you know, just going a distance. That was a win for him, so he was happy with going a distance.
Floyd, he seemed pretty fatigued by the middle part of the fight. Were there times where you felt that you hurt him and maybe even could have gotten him out of there?
He can grapple. Yeah. He's good with holding. He's very, very good with holding. And like I said before, his background is wrestling. So, you know, when a guy over 200 and some pounds holding you, you know, I'm trying my best. Even though I got a lot of experience, but it's hard to get a heavyweight off you. You know, I fight at welterweight, fighting a heavyweight. Like I said before, I had fun. I'm pretty sure he had fun. You know, he was the brothers, Jake as well as Logan, was so happy that his brother was able to go the distance, so it was cool.
His brother saying that he won the fight, I'm assuming trolling you, so to speak, but what are your thoughts on that?
He's entitled to feel. You know, he's entitled to feel how you want to feel. I mean, a guy that's retired like myself, train a few days a week. I mean, I'm not training every day for this. For me to be retired, to be a grandfather, and to come have some fun with a guy that's in his 20s. When the money comes, we'll see who's the real winner. Because at the end of the day, I'm going into the Hall of Fame for boxing. And I have nothing to prove. You know, when I was competing, I had a great career, If they're happy with holding 8 rounds, you know, dancing and grappling for 8 rounds, congratulations. You know, one thing about me, I don't go back and forth because we went out there, we did what we had to do, and that's what it is.
How do I look?
Pretty. Some questions
for
Logan?
Okay? Looks pretty. Got a couple shot pretty. Thank you.
Always.
What's your number? How y'all doing? That was crazy. Wow, that was crazy for me.
First question right here, Logan.
Sure.
When Floyd was in here a few minutes ago, he said that you simply came to survive tonight. What is your response to that?
It's tough. You know, I knew if it went the distance, I won, technically. But that wasn't the game plan. When you're fighting a guy like Floyd, you know, the legend, the boxer, kind of relying on him to figure out the game plan and then just playing off his. I think I got him with a good shot in that first round, which kind of threw him off a little bit. And I mean, yes, surviving against Floyd Mayweather, like, is great. He's my second opponent. He's my second opponent. Floyd Mayweather is my second opponent. And so, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm happy. It's good. It was good fun.
Was there a point where he really hurt you in the fight?
No. I never got hurt. He worked the body more than I was used to in sparring. When you got a guy like Floyd who has, you know, been doing this his whole life, he knows every single button, and you know, yeah, he worked the body more than I had been used to. But no. I do neck exercises, like we good. I do sit-ups. Oh, I said that to him, bro. I was whispering in his ear. He hit me in the stomach. I go, bitch, I do sit-ups.
But like I said, I've been in this sport for so long, and tonight was just, I was letting people see that I'm able to come out at my age, at 44, and still sell out 30,000, and still do crazy numbers to where I can make Showtime crash. So I'm truly blessed, and I'm not here to bash anyone, talk bad about anyone. Of course, at my age, I'm not going to perform like when I was 19. I don't supposed to. It's all about growth and aging. You know, is my hair gonna be all black forever? Absolutely not. When I get older, it's gonna turn all gray. I understand that. That's a part of life. Am I gonna be able to fight like I was fought when I fought Diego Corrales or Arturo Gatti? Absolutely not, and I understand that. So, but the early sacrifice that I made, that I talked about, when I was signed with Top Rank, I was with a company from 1996 to 2006 for 10 years. Beat the best fighters and didn't make 8 figures at all. I would make 8 million, 7 million, 6 million on the regular. As soon as I became my own boss, my first paycheck was 8 figures. And from there, you know, I was able to pay myself more and more, and I was able to be my own boss and earn what I wanted to earn. Whereas, and it's not bashing any fighter when I talk like this, not bashing any fighter.
Floyd, you mentioned...
Hold on.
Sorry.
When I come and do an exhibition or come out and box and have some fun, I do it because I want to do it, not because I have to do it. Whereas Pacquiao, at his age, which is sad that he has to fight. You know, I'm financially set, and I want to let everybody know this. You're gonna hear so many different stories. Oh, Floyd, have to do this. No, I'm well off. Every property that I have is paid for. My jet is paid for. All my cars is paid for. I own billion dollar buildings. I own so much property, and I'm steady investing in different things. I'm investing in the tech world. I made a lot of smart investments. So I didn't do it by myself. I want to thank my team, and as well as Leonard, a guy who's been loyal to me. And you test different people's loyalty. Of course, we go through ups and downs. That's a part of our friendship. That's a part of business. Kelly Swanson, Steven Espinoza, Al Hammond, and FightHype. Got to give a shout out to FightHype, because when the world was against me, writing bad articles about me constantly, they stood behind me. So that's why when it's time to do an interview or it's time to get some behind the scenes footage, I will always give it to FightHype first. Because, like I said before, I believe in reciprocation. Treat me like you want to be treated. And I'm here to let the world know. I already know that I'm not going to perform at the, when I'm almost 45 years old. I'm not going to be able to perform like 20 years ago. Of course not. That's a part of age. But you age gracefully. But I'm still smart enough to make smart investments and push my kids and to be great. So tonight, the best thing.
I made a list of everyone who said I'd lose this fight. I made a list of everyone who said that Floyd was going to dictate exactly how it went. And I'm posting it like you're all fucked. Mike Tyson's on it. I love Mike Tyson, but he's on it. He told me on my own podcast, Floyd's gonna beat his fucking ass. That's what he said. Floyd didn't beat my fucking ass, Mike.
You've accomplished so much in life. Where does this rank this moment tonight?
So yeah, it's the best moment of my life. And it's crazy because I try to be as present as possible, and I try to take it all in and truly gauge how I'm feeling and what this moment is like. And on my podcast, I have super athletes come on and they talk about that what now moment. And I had a mentor here who was close to me, and before the fight, he caught me in the bathroom and he said, as big as this is just another a blip on your radar of life. And you're gonna do great, and this is not the greatest thing you'll do, but it is big, revel the moment, cherish the moment, but you're gonna go on to do bigger and better things. And I'm ready for him right now. Who's next?
Hey Logan, back here. So yeah, they were asking about MMA before. Obviously you were at WrestleMania, and you know, you got it awesome. You sold the stunner. It was a lot of fun for yourself, I'm sure. Do you see yourself maybe doing something like that? Because it seems to be, you know, go hand in hand with what you're doing now with the entertainment and all that.
Anytime I can entertain, you know, I'm happy. Whether it's me getting in a boxing ring and risking my life, whether it's me, you know, getting stunner in the WWE, prepare for a match there, a podcast. Like, I just love entertaining. I just like making people happy, you know, with the stuff that I love doing and what I make and create of myself and of my life, and that's my dream.
I could have went. But I mean, the people wanted a show. I mean, I could have. I could have really pressed real hard, start throwing, you know, this crazy combinations, but, you know, it was fun. It was fun.
Entertainment.
Things happen, and it was fun tonight. That's all I really can say. But his whole goal wasn't to come out here and knock me out. His whole goal was to survive, and that was a win for him. If he can land a few punches and punch and hold, that was a win for them. So if they're happy, then so be it. Because when the history books is written, I will always be TBE when the history books is written.
That's right.
Logan, Fed Rojas, iHeartMedia. How did it feel? So you make it to the ring, and then obviously there's a bit of a waiting game between the performances and that Floyd makes his way down the aisle. How was that waiting game of waiting for the biggest fight of your life?
I was waiting to get nervous. I never did. It scares me.
I bet.
Makes me question my humanity. I asked Milton and Jeff, I said, yeah, you know, Floyd's in the ring. I'm like, when am I going? Like, when is that moment going to happen? When am I going to get nervous? When is my heart going to, you know, start beating faster? And it just like never did. I gotta get checked out, dude.
Hey, Logan.
Hey.
I'm Scotty Shumble from Sports Realm. Is there a specific opponent that you are looking to go at first after this fight, and what would be the timetable for that?
I don't know. You know, I am such an infant in this sport, and regardless of the performance that was put on tonight, you know, this is my third fight against Floyd Mayweather. You know, this is my like second and a half, third year in the sport. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, let me get a little good, you know, and then, but sure, yeah, I'll be putting on prize fights. That's the answer. I'm sure there's a list of opponents on Twitter. People chirping, saying this, saying that. I'll pick one. Make them fucking get embarrassed. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, and one last question. You just went 8 rounds with arguably the best boxer ever. Like, how are you feeling?
It's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, right?
No, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's fucking crazy,
it's
dude.
a big deal.
No, it's a huge deal. I don't know what to make of it. I can't comprehend it.
Turn up tonight.
Yeah,
right?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're invited.
Oh,
Come on.
Really? Yeah,
Let's go.
First of all, Floyd, congrats. After this performance, is there any chance to see you again in a professional fight?
Oh, absolutely not. I'm retired from the sport of boxing. I said it before. It's not easy. Even for this fight, just training. Train a day, take a couple days off. Train a day, take a couple days off. Because of the age, because of the wear and tear from early on in my career. Really not no punches to the head or anything, but it's, boxing is really wear and tear on the body. Just sports period is wear and tear on the body. Whether it's football, basketball, it's wear and tear on the body. Athletes, period. When it's blood, sweat, and tears, it's you abuse the body a lot. But as far as me coming back in the sport of boxing, absolutely not. As far as me doing an exhibition again, probably not. We don't know. We just have to see. I mean, but I'm pretty sure we've done some great numbers tonight, Steven.
I mean, he blessed me with this opportunity, and I'm happy about that. And I don't want to sit here after the fact and, you know, talk shit. But I think his age, like, finally came into play. Like, I could see it. You know, he was coming forward. He was putting the pressure on me. And then he started breathing a little heavier around 5 and 6. Stopped coming forward, you know, and I had a second wind. And who knows, you know? It's my fucking second opponent. Like, give me a break. I don't know, dude. I'm happy. Like, I'm gonna go jump in the water and get drunk.
All right, thanks,
Logan?
guys. No, that. They asked for it to be the last question of future.
Okay.
Last one.
Logan, Michelle Joy Phelps with Behind the Gloves. This is actually for you and Jake because I just spoke with Adrian Broner. And he basically says he knocks both of your asses out. Is that a fight either one of you would take?
Who?
Adrian Broner.
Adrian Bonehead.
Is that no, what?
Who again?
No. What? I don't know who you're talking about. Boo.
He's a boxer?
Boo.
Go party. Go party.
Yeah, I'm gonna go party, man. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and go get fucked up. Let's go!
So, even like tonight, if those young kids is happy, oh, I went 8 rounds, and with the exhibition, the main thing that you should be happy with is this. I mean, it wasn't a real fight, so that really was just like some sparring in the gym. So if I'm able to come and spar, you talking about fights got to go out there and really fight right now in the sport of boxing. They're fighting, they make 3 or 4 million. Just leading up to this fight. Just leading up to the fight. You know, my trunks alone. Just my trunks alone at 30 million. Just with the patches on my trunks, that's 30 million alone. So who's really the smartest one in the sport of boxing? And y'all getting upset. Y'all getting upset. And guess what? I'm not going to no boxing sites because all they do, I get to hate on both sides. If you don't like me, don't write about me. If you guys don't want to see me do no exhibitions, don't come, don't watch. I come on record and tell y'all, when it comes to legalized bank robbing, I'm the best.